Story. All right, well, last month when the old Holy Cow brew pub at Sahara in the Strip was torn down, there was a lot of Facebook buzz, and we showed you some video here. I remember that building as something else from the 80s, a small grind casino called Foxys Firehouse. But people who go back just a bit further than me recall something quite different there. Started in 1955 when a man named Abe Fox got a tip from a friend.
Listen, across the street from the Sahara Hotel, they're opening a new shopping center, and it'll be a good place for a deli. My dad says, I don't know anything about the food business.
A son, stepdaughter, and daughter-in-law reminisce.
My dad says, well, what do I do? He says, well, you go down Fairfax where Canners and all the delis are, and you get menus there, and you start copying a little bit.
The result was Foxy's Deli, with a menu different from what Las Vegas had seen before.
They set down a bowl of pickles and sauerkraut. You know, that was it. You know, like when you go to a Mexican restaurant and you get chips, no, pickles and sauerkraut.
By 1956, the Strip had several hotels with their own steakhouses and coffee shops.
But because it was a gaming town, you had all the California contingency coming here.
Yeah.
There's a huge Jewish population there.
Foxy's was a hit.
You could go in there in the morning, and there was every big high-powered politician was sitting in that restaurant.
Not just mornings, unlike most restaurants then, it was open 24 hours.
And in the evening, it was the entertainment people. There was...
Whoever played those
yeah,
right.
Really. Liza Minnelli,
well, the biggest ones was Shecky Green, Xavier Cugat, and Abby Lane.
Yeah.
Used to come in.
Another important note came to the attention of UNLV's Clay T. White, hearing from long-timers about the area's African-American heritage.
They told me that Fox's was the only place in that Strip area where black entertainers could eat. They could have some food in the kitchen area, but to go out to get a sandwich, to get something to eat, Fox's was that only location.
Abe Fox was an early financial contributor to the local NAACP, but it was about more than money.
He also interacted with the black people. He adopted their families and would help them out right and left, so they were like extended members of his family.
This at a time when civil rights in Las Vegas was running behind much of the country.
Fox's was an anomaly. It did not spread from that location, and I really don't know why. Maybe the timing?
None of which was why the deli was eventually sold. Foxy's Firehouse was related in name only. By 1975, Abe Fox was moving on.
He didn't want the unions. We had almost 50 employees. He didn't want the aggravation. Land was going good. He said, the hell with it, and that was it.
Yeah.
Well, Abe Fox kept active with real estate dealings until he passed away at age 90 in 2004. The rest of the Strip caught up to Foxy's when integration became official in March of 1960.